I just don't want any poor friends. Like I'm cool. Like if
Anytime,
you're
and like if I
poor,
hit
you're not
somebody,
my friend anymore.
I'm going to say that because I
Look,
some
man,
people
I just want to be around a certain frequency.
like if like say if I'm like yo, I'm about to go to like a day party and like the first thing you ask is like how much to get in, like it's already a shaky.
I don't want to go with you.
Yeah,
I
respectfully,
don't
I
want to go
don't.
with you. I don't want
Cause
like
I know, like, say it, cause like you said, say if we be like, yo, maybe let's go to the table. Like, I want to be able to say, like, I can count on him having at least a few
yeah.
hundred to contribute.
Listen, when I say the word friend, right? A friend is somebody that like more than cool with. Like I communicate with this person. Like he has my number. He calls me, talks about shit. Like I don't want somebody pop have like being a part of my daily dialogue or even my monthly, weekly dialogue.
Cause
Like
you only gonna talk about pop
pop
shit.
shit, which is going to bring down my frequency and limit what my beliefs and limit my perspectives and outcomes and shit. Like I don't want to hear nobody like with the talking about the struggle of the day and like how the light bill is high and shit. Like
What do you all set on? What do you want packed up? What do you want
What
out
are
of
you
here?
over?
What do you over?
I'm all
We
set.
all set. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We all set. Yeah, hold up. We all set. Yeah, yo, ain't nothing free. We just trying to get rich. Come chop it up with freaking rich. Everything lit and we talking
Blacks
all
for Trump.
set.
I'm so tired.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. We all set. Yeah, hold up. We all set.
Niggas can take my
Yo,
glasses off.
yo,
This is
ain't
personal.
nothing free. We just trying to get rich. Come chop it up with freaking rich. Everything lit and we talking fit. Hold up, we all set. We up in this. Yeah.
yo, we back, we back. Look, let me get the outline up. Gotta get the outline up. We back, man. Another joint, man. Episode 192. Your boy Rich is here. What up, bro?
Free. I'm back from New York. I'm back in the fucking building.
You wasn't that nasty? How was it?
It was cool. I went to gender reveal / baby shower.
Yeah,
The homie was praying for a boy. He got a boy.
lit.
It worked out. He said it's over now. You know
Are
what
they
I mean?
are they cleaning that shit finally? Or is it still disgusting? Is it still a million rats?
Sick of here. It's definitely New York is so gentrified now, bro. It's insane. But I mean, when I say it's gentrified, like there's still like a strong class of like black people, like educated black people that are
Yeah.
still running around New York. Like there's like this like I want to say a specific genre of blacks, like college educated. Like there's a lot of those outside right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In all Brooklyn, all that shit, the most of the black people you see is like HBCU graduates.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas from the South that moved to New York for work and
Moved
shit
back
like
to
that.
New York. It's a lot of that. A
Like,
lot of,
not move back. I'm talking about niggas that never was from New York to begin with. Now they just claim
oh yeah,
New
they
York.
just claim
Like,
New York.
I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of that for
what?
sure.
It's
for
mad
sure.
like nowadays in the summertime up top, it's mad like down south party like grits and eggs parties and shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know
it's
what I mean?
mad
Like,
shit going on.
like it's a lot of, you know what I mean? That shit is funny.
But yeah, it was cool. Really, the down part was my travel, my journey. I took Delta. My flight was delayed 2.5 hours on
Naturally.
Friday going there, and then my flight was delayed 3 hours coming back. It was very
What?
yes. Yes, and then
Nah,
they just
that's
had us on a
crazy.
tarmac, and they was just like, "Yo, there's weather problems." But again, it was like 90 degrees. It was 90 degrees in Atlanta, so I'm just like, "Yo, we can't like fly around the thunderstorm." Like that was really blowing me, and it's just really just brings me to the realization, and I've been saying this for a while. Like Delta is really overrated. If a girl tells you like, "Yo, fly me out," and she only says like, "Yo, I only fly Delta," that just means to me that you really never been nowhere and you don't really know no better because I've been saying it and I'm gonna continue to say it. Delta is not a top 15 airline. I feel like Delta is really trash in the grand scheme of things as far as my experiences with Delta being delayed. I've been on multiple planes in the last year with Delta planes that have had technical difficulties. On top of the flight being delayed, I was watching Caitlin Clark versus Asia Wilson on Delta yesterday, and then the power just went out on like my side of the plane. So
Yeah.
like nobody's screens was working.
No,
There was no chargers working.
like I said, I got DM'd, you know, Delta be slipping in some nasty planes on them domestic routes.
Yes, bro.
Like they'll slip in some old nasty shit on you.
Yes.
Like, yo, what? Where'd y'all
I
back
tell
garage?
niggas,
Did y'all
like,
back
they
this nasty
regional
old
shit
plane?
is crazy.
plane
Like
out of?
I know, and a lot of people that are Delta loyalists feel like I go overboard. And maybe sometimes I might add a little spice to it. Now, granted, if you got a sturdy route like JFK to London, like they'll probably give you a good plane,
Yeah,
JFK to
for sure.
LAX. But when you're doing those regional routes like Miami to Atlanta, Miami to New York, Atlanta to New
They be
York,
slipping some nasty
they
shit
going,
in.
you're probably gonna get some nasty bullshit, B. Like it was
That's
a
a fact.
nasty joint. And
Really? Yeah, my bad, bro. I feel like anybody screaming that I only fly Delta shit, like that's just some pretentious shit. Like you fake trying to be like an upper class,
you fake
like bro,
bougie,
like
and you not.
calm down, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's not that deep.
I
Like
had a
I ain't saying go get on fucking what's that shit, Sunjet or what's that shit, Spirit
Listen,
and
B,
Alaska.
you can
You
get
ain't gotta
on
do all that.
Spirit, bro. You can. Listen. You know how many times I took Frontier to Miami for $15, $25, bro. Like I'll get
To
on
Miami
Frontier.
is different.
Yeah,
It's like
nah,
an hour.
yeah,
It's like a
it
45-minute flight, an hour or some shit.
That's like an hour and change. Don't be fooled.
Yeah,
Florida's a
like-
big ass state, but like you said, as far as that only Delta shit, you bugging because there's really no difference between Delta, JetBlue, American United. Like if you got a screen, if you're gonna give me a screen of entertainment, like there's not a big separator as far as those four airlines.
Yeah, especially talking about a local route. Like
Now
what?
Southwest is like riding the bus.
Nah,
'cause-
I'm not getting on Southwest. B. I
Yo.
can't fuck with Southwest. That whole like we gonna line up and mush to the front. Everybody trying to run to get the yo.
I'ma
That's
be honest.
disgusting, bro.
Let me give you this one. How about the worst flight I ever been on was a Southwest flight from Seattle to Atlanta straight.
Ugh.
6 hours. We got there late, so like I had a nasty seat, like in the back, squished up, window, like I'm 6'5". No, I had to lift I had my knees up against the seat. Like I couldn't even I was so uncomfortable. There was no entertainment, like no Wi-Fi. This was like 2015, so like it was an old plane. Like it was just a nasty. I remember it to this day how nasty that flight
Yeah,
was.
I don't understand why Southwest like that used to be a selling point for them. That whole like don't you just get any seat you want. I'm
Yeah.
like, why is this a thing? Like,
Nah, it's
this
a
shit is
nasty selling
disgusting.
point. It's a nasty
Like,
selling
why
point.
do y'all keep doing this? Like, let niggas pick this by the seat, bro.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's part of they business model. Like,
Frontier up they shit because they now they got business class on their flight, so you can get like a bigger seat, a little bit more reclined. And it's funny because I didn't know they used to have TVs on their planes, but they wanted to cut costs and be cheap, so they took the TVs out.
yeah.
I feel like a screen
So
at this point is pretty necessary just to help niggas
Nah,
get through.
none of them airlines got it.
Yeah, they don't.
Alaska, Spirit,
none of them
Frontier.
got it.
At least Spirit, I think, put new seats in.
They
So
did?
some of the planes,
Okay.
like they got. I think in the front they got like that big seat in the front or some shit like that. But it's nasty.
And then I want to talk about too before we switch gears, like Delta Sky Miles program is like really gross as far as what the Sky Miles are actually worth per mile and like when you using them to book flights. Like I tell niggas all the
Yo,
time,
you need 1 million miles to
you
go
need 1 million
somewhere.
miles to go somewhere, like at all times.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just throw this gem out for y'all. Like, even though he was saying Alaska Airlines is they do have a lot of nasty planes. They're partners with a lot of airlines across the world. You know what I mean? And they do have a good point system. Same thing with Air Canada. So if you do travel international, I would advise you to take advantage of Alaska Airlines points and Air Canada points because they do a lot of sales where you can get like 70% bonus, or you can transfer from your Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Remember that card? You can transfer any points, or your Bonvoy, and they give you the most bang for your buck as far as booking through them, and they'll put you on a partner airline to all types of routes around the world. So like Air Canada and Alaska do have great mileage plans.
Gems.
Like when I went to Brazil, I booked it through Alaska Airlines, and it would put me on an American Airlines flight, business class, and it was only a 40,000 points, which is light compared to if you try to do that same route on Delta, that should have cost you like 300,000 Delta Sky Miles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Air Canada and Alaska Airlines are definitely two programs that you want to be a part of as far as accumulating miles and booking cross airline flights for international travel.
You know why Delta did that though? Because they started making it mad easy to get miles. Like you can get miles wild different ways.
Yeah.
So then to make it make sense, they just
Offset it.
they
raised it.
cheapen with
They
the
cheapen the miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
So it
it's like,
sounds good, like, yeah, y'all get miles, this and that, but like
Yeah.
when you go to book, you be like, damn, like I really need a lot to just get where I'm going.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm just really overall disappointed with the state of Delta, how they treated me. Again, this is like last summer I was on a flight that was delayed 3 hours and then the AC didn't work. Like this shit is
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie. I'm flying Delta tomorrow too. I'm like,
Well,
fuck. You see, you
talk to
making me,
me.
you making me feel away right now.
So where you going though? I mean, but you're going to Japan, so and it's a long flight, so I'm sure they're gonna have you on the newest plane. And I always tell niggas like, I'm real.
Definitely Airbus.
I was just about to say, I'm real particular. Like, I used to be like, when I was an amateur traveler, I would just try to stay like, I just want the cheapest route, maybe like something with limited stops. Now I'm looking at the plane. You know what I mean? I want to be on an Airbus, preferably. Like, I'm not Boeing, like, it sound good, I'm good on y'all. Like, I don't know what the fuck they doing on, and they're old.
I'm nervous in a Boeing.
Yes.
I'm nervous in a Boeing. I'm
Boeing,
sorry.
like Airbus, DOB, Airbus, anything me, pause. Like, I prefer Airbus. I like what this, more often than not, you're going to be on a new plane, so that's a lot of it too. And like Rich was saying prior, when you go on regional Delta, like they sneak in some nasty planes, be like, golly, like, come on, you gotta give me something, B.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what are we doing here? Like it's just be like, you could tell this shit is from the 80s.
Nigga, I took a Delta flight to Philly. Nigga, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, that shit was like mad little, bro. It was 2 seats. Like, you know when them shits where it's 2 seats on each side? I'm like,
don't let
shit.
them give you one of their super like regional joints. Like you said, a super small. Like you'll be on some nasty shit, bro.
Like, what the fuck? Then they hit my head on the roof type shit. That shit crazy. I mean,
you going to Japan though? How you feel?
Going to Japan.
Congrats.
She
First
and all
thing
that.
in the podcast to go to Japan.
Yeah, that's gonna be all right, man. I don't know what to expect, but I've been watching little YouTube, little shit. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be all right, man. Let's see what's going on.
I don't
Osaka.
think there's a more well-traveled podcast out than World Set.
Yeah, we go.
We cover a lot of ground
with no budget. Yeah.
With no budget.
You niggas just signed to the world and ain't going nowhere. That's crazy to me.
Truly independent, off our own cuff. Like we didn't get like between me and bro, we done been all around the world for sure. Like Japan, he taking Japan out the way for niggas like. I'm really excited for you.
Yeah, I'm going to South Korea too.
A lot of footage. Oh yeah, shout out to South Korea.
I'm going to South Korea too.
You gonna make sure you have your meta glasses charged.
Yeah.
Yo, all my niggas, like my couple of my niggas, like the meta glass. Once they got on with the meta glasses, they can't leave home without it. Like it's just off sheer content, just posting shit. Like them shits is fire. Like I need all of the footage. I need a lot of footage. I want to be harassing you for footage. Pause. Like please.
You the main nigga that hate when niggas harass him for footage, but you gotta tell.
But I like seeing it though. I like when niggas. I like seeing it. Pause. Like I like say like when you go on trips because I know you be going to fire locations. Like you went to Africa. You know what I mean? You went to Bali. Like I want to see shit like that. Like don't harass. I don't like when niggas say like it's not so much the harassment for footage. It'd be like a harassment. Like yo, make sure you do this. Like I don't want to hear your suggestions right now. Like, unless you like been here mad times and you can point me like you connected with somebody like. But don't be a nigga who don't go nowhere and then be trying to make suggestions. Like I don't want to hear that.
Or beats me to post bitches and shit like that.
Yeah, like don't force me. Like it's like I've done it enough. You've seen we've gone places and there's been bitches around. Like it's understood now. You know what I mean? Like come on. I'm like you said, we'll give you a little shit, but we here to see the city, see what's going on in a newfound land. Yeah, so that's fire. Dude.
You know what though, bro? I feel like the moving around helps us make better content. Like helps us have like our minds is expanded past the local shit, and we can have a better discourse. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, listening to. I feel like our podcast ends up with a much better, bigger perspective because of the travel. You feel
One
me?
of the age-old statements that one of my OGs told me when I was a youngin', he always say, yo, traveling is the best education that you could get. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's natural. You're naturally getting wiser anytime you go to a new land. Like, you're learning about different cultures. You're expanding your food palette. You're smelling different air, seeing different fashions, different ideas.
Yeah.
You may even learn a different language because you're learning different dialects. So traveling, I mean, you learning different geography, different land. You know what I mean? Like, it was funny because I was just talking about the homie about, you know what I'm saying, when we be in London. Like, now when I be in London, like, I be getting on the train. Like, I be putting my feet to the ground. Like, I got little spots in the hood I be going to in Brixton to get my Jamaican food. Like, I be talking to the lady in there. Last time I was there, I was outside smoking with them niggas shooting dice. regular shit. So again, like you just get acclimated to new people, and then like that's a whole nother thing. Like you meeting new people, like you don't know who you gonna run into.
Exactly.
Your network becomes global. Like all of that is
like when we touched down in Brazil, when we touched down in Brazil, the niggas made two calls. Brazil next, now we macking with the Brazil niggas.
Yes,
we over here, niggas
yes.
moving around very differently. You feel me?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when y'all out there screaming take so and so, exactly.
Yeah.
Take A out here now. He say you on house arrest. He can't move around.
Yeah, shout out to A, man.
Shout out to my nigga buddy A. But when niggas out here screaming take their podcast mics away and all that shit, like, chill. We not one of them ones.
Yeah,
we have earned the right to kick what we kick, B. We
First
two
of
very
all,
educated niggas, B.
We've been doing this since 2018, before the wave. Like we was before the wave when niggas
Before the
started
wave,
riding
B.
the podcast.
We
wave.
got degrees. We got time in the streets. We ran up money. We done did all types of shit, B. Like,
and you know what? I did see Tyler, the creator. He had made a statement where he was like, "Yo, the podcast shit getting out of hand," and I agree. I feel like there's a lot of people that are just trying to just latch onto the podcast where like they feel like it's a new way to get money. They just want to get in front of a camera and share their opinion, but niggas don't have a real passion for it because I know so many niggas that might have did 3 or 4 episodes and then they quit.
Niggas don't really got shit to talk about.
Niggas don't really have shit going on. There's no real chemistry on set.
Nigga ran out of outfits.
Yeah. A lot of that. A lot of niggas running out of fits.
Don't act like we not giving you that either.
A lot of niggas is running out of fits. Like, let's be clear. And like, really, we came out the gate on time, and like, we done had elite guests. You know what I mean? We done collab. Shout out to Revo, April. You know what I'm saying? We've been on the red carpet. We done shout out to Vanessa, Vivica Fox. Like, we've been doing this. So like, I get it with Tyler saying like, it's a lot of podcasts. Like, yeah, a lot of them niggas need to get packed up because they not real right. Like, you know what I mean? But World Set is real right. You know what I mean? We've been doing it. We here. 200 in. I'm a little upset that we missed out on Fanatics Fest in New York City. We can't miss that next year. Like even my man was like, "Yo, y'all niggas was at Fanatics." I'm like, "Damn!" Like we was kind of out the loop.
You was
on
in
that.
New York. You should have at least went in there.
It was the same time as homie baby shower.
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
you can't violate.
And then I was like trying to get back. You know, like sometimes when you going out of town and shit like that, you really gotta get back to the breach. Like when I get back to my daughter, and I gotta bring her up again on Friday, which is a blessing because Mama Love gonna have her for the whole summer, so I can really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Yeah.
Shake my ass a little pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just in and out. But Fanatics Fest, we will be back next year for sure.
Yeah. Got
and
you.
that looked like a good situation. That looked lit.
Yeah.
Good networking.
Exactly.
You know
It's a
what I
good
mean?
shoulder up right there.
Great shoulder up. Great shoulder up. But yeah, Tyler Creator's right. Like, pack up the corny nigga. A lot of niggas don't need the podcast mic.
Pack up. I mean, yo, anybody out here doing anything.
It's a lot of, just the same way as a lot of niggas don't need to be rappers. Be
or
like,
streamers, none of that shit.
Yeah, like it's not for everybody.
Anybody touching anything creative and doing it for get the money, you breach, like if that's why you in it, like step away, like stop right now, like you know what I'm saying, like don't stop chasing the bag, like do the shit cause you do the shit, like you know what I'm saying, like any other reason, just stop now, B. You muddying up the game, like you in a way.
Let's switch gears though, man. Let's talk some music shit. Cause we
Talk
gotta
to
get
me,
into
man.
it.
A lot of fuckery going on.
You know, it's a lot of niggas saying it's a lot of fuckery, but I got a stance I want to say. So if you don't know, Jim Jones has been trending. For some say all the wrong reasons, for
Terrible
all the right
reasons.
You know.
But it don't matter though.
Yeah, it don't matter.
He's engagement farming.
He's engagement farming, clearly. You know what I mean? We talking about him on the podcast. He say when his name come up, his streams go up. So I'm not knocking it. Like, whether people like the tactic that he's using to go about to get his name popping or in the news cycle, that's another story. So basically, he's been like going on like a media run against Nas, where he's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yo, it's like been an anti-Nas media run for the last week and a half, where he's just basically saying
he been ODing on Nas for the past 20 years.
Yeah, he took a break, but then he just brought it back to life. Like, nah, I don't really fuck with you.
Goofy Smack is back.
Goofy Smack is back. I mean, he went on Jada and Joe's podcast and just blatantly lied and said, "Yo, if you pull up the Billboard hits, it's right then and there." And I'm a support. I'm gonna stand by Jim Pauls on a lot of shit
At
he's
the end
saying.
of the day, we got a
But the
Diplomat's
Billboards-
bucket right here.
Yeah, don't be fooled. Shout out to Dice Peso
That's
too.
my man Dice,
like
bitch.
word. But Jim, we gotta keep it 100. Like Billboard hits, Nas got like 20 something. Like you had like 7 on the top 100. Respectfully, you know what I mean? Now, if you want to say who's had the biggest hit in the last 20, I don't know if Nas has had a bigger hit than Ballin'. If we just talking a big like straight single, say in the last 20, we gotta stand up.
Man.
And I'm gonna go even and listen, Nas is a better lyrical rapper than Jim Jones. I'm not here to argue that. However, when I was in high school, I listened to way more Jim Jones music. He was way more influential to my day to day.
I'm gonna stand up. Nas is 100 times cornier than Jim Jones.
Okay.
Like I never wanted to be Nas. I never wanted to dress like Nas. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I ain't gonna say I necessarily wanted to be Jim. Like, but Dipset had the culture in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying?
I had a few of my niggas that was like gang banging, so they like really looked up to Jim.
What niggas
was really feeling cop.
A lot of niggas went turned blood behind
Jimmy, bro.
Behind the Jimmy
like,
and the Dipset shit. Like I'm from Patterson, my nigga. Where I'm from is where
blood and Crip niggas over there now. It's blooded out.
This is where Sex Money Murder started.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
blooded out.
Rolex, like that shit started. That shit has started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit blew up so crazy.
When
you know what I'm saying?
Jim promoting that shit. Jimmy brought that. We got to stand up. Like, you know Jimmy really he commercialized the blood
East Coast,
like,
on the East Coast for sure.
East Coast, for sure.
So at the end of the day, musically, like on some hip hop nerd shit, you must respect Nas. He's an icon and all that. But if you talk about the bone gristle of what's going on, like niggas never wanted to be Nas. Niggas, nobody wanted to. Nobody dressed like Nas. Like I never like seen a fit Nas was in. Like, oh, I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep
like, he
it
was fleeing belly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was cool in belly. And like you said, I can't speak to the generation before me. Live at the barbecue, Illmatic. That was like before my time. I wasn't outside. Exactly. I gotta keep it 100. So
Illmatic came out, nigga, what, 94? Niggas was like, wait, 8
some
shit?
Years old.
6
like, come
shit?
on, bro.
Like,
niggas was watching wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that was influencing niggas. But high school, Jimmy had it. College, Bird Gang, Stack, Max, Jimmy was a part of that. He brought that to the forefront. That BB Simon, True Religion. Yeah. If you want to say Stack and Max influence, it's cool, but Jimmy was at the forefront of that whole rock star lifestyle look. Wallet chains, all of that.
Yeah.
We not going to front. And on top of that, in recent years, Jim's pen has gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot more Jim in recent Jim than Nas. Like, I like King's Disease. Again, I respect Nas's pen. But I prefer a lot of the recent Jim shit. I'm just being real with you. I like a lot of Jim's music. I like the way he's elevated his pen. And for me personally, I listen to more Jim than Nas. Yeah, I do. I have in my life when I was younger, and I still do to this day. So niggas could take that for what they want. And if a lot of niggas, if that's my age, 30, if you like 40 and under, I'll even say 38. I'll give you, if you 40, you might be a Nas nigga. But if you like 38 and under, and you from up top, East Coast, you grew up on Dipset, Jimmy was way more influential to what was going on in your day-to-day than what Nas was doing. Like, I come on. Like, we're not going to do that.
I'm taking a Hit Boy trilogy over, with Nas Hit Boy trilogy over everything Jim's got going on lately. I ain't going to front, like.
I can't say that.
I got to, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like.
I like Wasted Talent was pain. That was a fire album.
Was a super fire
album. That shit was fire, B.
But.
That's what, like, I'm including that in the last, like, the trilogy, King's Disease, like, it's hard to not get won a Grammy, but I'd rather listen to Wasted Talent over any of those three.
I mean,
and that's what I would consider when Jimmy turned the corner as far as getting nicer.
I feel like you go with that because Jimmy is more relatable to you. Jimmy, you can relate to the shit Jimmy talking about more than Nas shit. So you go with that, but but does that mean it's better though?
I mean, yeah. If it's more relatable, it's better. Be like, and I like King's Disease Nas, like I do, but again, the thing with Nas, which held me back from him when I was younger, I never liked his beat selection. So yes, the Hit Boy shit helps.
Yeah, but Nas was corn, like he was a cornball, like he got he's nerd rap.
Yeah, you know like we gotta cut this shit, like. like Hov said, one was your first two was due, one was the other was
You
Illmatic.
know what's so real? Like I was such a Jay-Z fan that I really didn't. I refused to even listen to Nas shit for a minute. Like,
listen, man, I've
I
been
was good
saying
on that
this
nigga.
since the shit happened. I always feel like Hov niggas be like, oh, niggas voted Ether. Ether to me was a bunch of jokes. Hov fucked Nas baby moms. Nas baby moms wrote about it in her book. She said she was taking Nas's car to drive to see Hov. Hov rapped about it. He said he left condoms in the baby seat, and he ended up signing Nas. So at the end of the day, I always felt like Hov beat Nas.
Yeah.
I always felt Hov's wave way more than Nas. And I definitely fuck with Dipset way more than I fuck with Nas growing up. Again, Nas has a better pen. Nas probably got some more money. He rich. He invested in Ring Camera early.
Nas is way richer than
He's
Jim
way
Jones.
richer. Like, it's not even a question. We respectful to Nas. Like, we know who Nas is. His brick is up. His pen has been up.
Yeah.
But
Nas
the
highly,
last
highly
20 years, his
intelligent nigga.
influence ain't as influential as Jim. Sorry, B. I can't. It's in the East Coast in the streets. Like you said, Jim commercialized the blood shit. Like, he brought the blood gang to the forefront for East Coast. Like, we got to stand up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No other rappers, that shit wasn't out. Niggas, like you said, they started in Patterson, but niggas wasn't on it like that until Jim, that shit blew up. There was some point like everybody wanted to be blood when Dipset and niggas was on that.
I don't like this. I don't think these two niggas need to even be in the same conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jim is Jim doing what he doing, like, and he lit in the way that he lit, and Nas lit in the way that he's lit, and these niggas shouldn't even be a comparison. Like, Nas is a.
Who would you, if they said you had to listen to one or the other and you couldn't listen to the other, who would it be?
I'm cool. I don't need Nas shit. I mean,
flat out. Respectfully,
just cause for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like if we going back to shit I feel and shit I relate to and shit like that, like the whole discography, like I'm gonna go Jim. You know what I'm saying?
Like I remember. And I knew you was there. Like, I remember MOB Summer when we was at Morehouse.
It's shit like that where
like,
I'm not.
The fuck?
I can't delete that out of what I got going on.
I can't delete that, bro. Like, that was a real way.
Do I need Streets Disciple? No. You know what I mean?
Bro, I don't need hip hop is dead.
I don't need none of that shit,
bro.
You
like,
feel me?
I remember being in your car when that shit first hit. Like, yo, this shit is retarded, B. Like, I remember distinct memories when that shit came out, bro. Like, I can't that deleting that would be deleting part of niggas' childhood and
when
niggas
G's
growing
Up
up.
Came out.
It was like, yes.
Oh my
bro.
God, bro. I rode around the strip playing G's Up for like 2 hours straight.
Yes.
Like, are you stupid?
You was the first nigga I know that had the MOB mixtape. Like, I just remember when you first brought like, yo, this is new gym shit. I'm like, oh, this shit crazy. And I remember when you first played Fuck With You. I was like, oh, this pause. That shit was like, I'm like, yo, this shit is, they got one. My Life's Like a Movie.
Yo,
Niggas played that shit.
God.
Niggas had My Life's Like a Movie on repeat for almost a year. Be like, I think niggas dragged it from one summer like all the way to spring break the next year. Like, no funny shit. Like, niggas drag. That's how. Like,
that tape was the best. Yo, I gotta go listen to that shit, B.
That's
that shit
a hell
was
of a
beautiful,
tape,
B.
bro. That's like Jim put out some heat. He gave you that. Then he put out the 7 Day Theory joint.
Because with them, it's more than just albums.
Yes,
it's deeper than albums with them
deeper
niggas.
albums,
Like, niggas, the
bro.
mixtape run was serious.
Serious, B. Like, Jim got some of my favorite mixtape tracks. Questions, Getaway. Like, he had a couple solo joints on the Diplomats Volume 1 through 5s where Jim like stood out.
Nah.
And he got classic verses. Like, a nigga, when Jim said he was on Shannon Sharp on a nightcap and he was like, you could probably recite more Jim verses than Nas. And I know for a fact I could recite way more Jim verses than Nas, B. You know what I mean? Like, Jim, to me, he got like classic moments in his verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You get knocked down, grab your crutches, keep stepping.
Frankie!
You know what I mean? Shit like that. So
I know Frankie too. Shout to my man Frankie.
word?
Crutches.
Yo, that's the most random shit ever. How the fuck you know him?
You know that
Crutches?
he used to be JB Bunky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
Shit
So
crazy. Shout out to Frankie.
I met him a couple of times. I fuck with Sean.
Shout out to Frankie. But like, it be shit like that where it's like Jim got standout moments, bars that I'd rather listen to Jim. I'm not gonna say Nas is lyrically better. I'm not gonna say that, but music wise and what I want for my ears and in my system, give me Jim Jones. Niggas gotta take it how you want. I'd rather listen to Jim. And niggas, And I know a lot of niggas from my generation agree with me. Like, y'all know more Jim Jones
like,
than you know Nas.
On some hip hop nerd shit, like you supposed
It's
to have
supposed
to
to
go
say Nas is the better one.
because he's
But
a
if you
better
go-
rapper. He is a better rapper.
He is the better rapper.
But for what you got going on, like for how niggas grew up and anything like that, like you're not listening to nowhere near as much Nas as Jim. They should.
Bro.
I just don't want them in the same conversation. Like Nas is a hip hop icon.
If you 41
lyrical
and up, yeah, maybe Nas.
I want to see Nas get compared. I want to see Nas and Eminem be an argument or some shit like that. Nas
clears Eminem. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But two mega lyrical niggas.
Yeah, like Nas a whole.
Two highly successful and also mega lyrical rap nerd type of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
It really just Hov. You could niggas like that, B.
Yeah.
Hov, X, I guess Snoop. Even though I kind of like disqualify Snoop. Like once he openly admitted niggas writing his raps,
Yeah,
I don't really look at him the same way.
Snoop is more of a character.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas is good hip hop recording artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nas is like you said. But again, Nas could be the better rapper. I'd rather listen to Jim, and that's why I stand on this whole thing.
Complex has dropped the 50 New York artist shit.
I want to be clear to make sure we put out the right information. It didn't really just drop, it resurfaced. So it came out like a year ago, like 2023. But it resurfaced after the LA list just dropped. And niggas is just really up in arms. Like niggas don't even know how Complex was able to get away with this.
What is Complex even? Who? It's just some young white kids behind the.
There's three like pop like I can't take the Complex serious. I can't take the Ringer serious, and I can't take Barstool serious because their inherent biases with the people they like and the people they don't like is so egregious. And then when they put out these lists and these rankings, like I just can't take them serious.
It seems as though they putting shit out just to rile niggas up and anger engagement, rile clicks and shit.
The fact they had Cardi B, and no disrespect to Cardi, as the 23rd best rapper out in New York City history. They had Styles P as 46th best rapper. They had Fabulous as the 33rd best rapper. Jewels and Banks weren't even on the list. Ice Spice was number 50. Like that's the shit. Like, and I was an Ice Spice nigga. I was a munch. Fuck it. I was a munch. But I can't. Certain shit I can't go for, B. It's not 50 niggas better than Banks. I wouldn't put 50 rappers that could rap better than Banks. So for you to tell me Banks not a top 50 rapper and Jewels either, like everything he gave you with Dipset. Now me personally, I like Jewels better than Banks. I don't know where you stand on that, but just having Cardi at 23, and I get it, she won a Grammy, and she's very, very popular. She's successful. Shout to Cardi, but she's not a better rapper than Fabulous at any point in her life, like ever. And she's definitely never been a better rapper than Styles P. Like that's just so disrespectful, like to the ghost in the machine.
Yeah, I think niggas.
Like, I can't believe that. Like you said, like at this point, it's got to be an engagement farm and clickbait shit.
The kids at Complex is don't got Big Mike mixtapes.
No.
Yeah, I mean they're not really part of the culture, and they listen. They might skim some albums and shit, but they not really touching.
That's why it's hard for me. Like where I lived at in Harlem, the Harlem Music Hub was literally right around the corner. It was right on 125th Street across from Grand Projects next to Millennia, where I used to get all my fitteds. And my nigga Ace will tell you, I used to take pride in the fact on Monday I knew DJ Clue would bring like the mixtapes like, every Monday and like drop them off early. And I would go before school, like when that shit opened up, I would always come with like the latest mixtape. So I took like a lot of pride in having a lot of latest Clue with a lot of fab. Like it's a lot of shit that niggas, like you said, Big Mike's, Clues, Cutmaster C's, K Slays. Them niggas was putting out, and it would be a lot of hidden gems on there.
Who was my son that did what was his name? Doo-Wop? Was it the nigga that did the 50 newest joints like every like 2 weeks or some shit? I forgot that nigga's name, man. He was hard too.
I forgot, but shout out to the main niggas, like you said. Like the Cutmasters, the Big Mics, you know what I'm saying? The
Green Lantern used to drop some shit.
Has some shit. Envy might give you some shit, you know what I mean? DJ Enough. So I heard like, and I always felt like, like the album shit was cool, but a lot of times I feel like they would save a lot of their best heat for the mixtape. So like, when you take that into consideration, like with the gyms and the fabs, and just having like Cardi B, who never was on no Heat mixtape ever, and you put her above the likes of Fab and Styles P, it's just really disrespectful to like hip hop as a whole. Yeah. To be honest, like you talking about niggas like Fab who've been putting in pain for 20 years, Styles P who's been out since '96 putting in pain.
It's disrespectful.
Been on classic, like classic. Styles P has a classic album. B.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Gangsta Gentleman is a classic. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's a
know what I
fact.
mean? Like, and it's insane to me to have him at 46 behind like only 4 slots ahead of Ice Spice. Like
Yeah.
that's where we're at.
Yeah, it's a slap in the face to the whole entire hip
disgusting.
hop history.
It's disgusting. No
Pretty much.
Jewels at all. Like, geez, Louise, no Banks. Like they not top 50.
Basically, they're saying that if you ain't dropped nothing in the last recently, then we not.
And I
thinking
can't
about
even
it.
say that, but like for niggas that's still in touch with, you know what I'm saying, the concrete, Banks been rapping.
Banks be dropping.
Banks been dropping.
Banks
B.
dropping shit the
And
other day.
My niggas that like, you know, I'm not even gonna front like I've been all the way in tune, but like from what I've heard, like he hasn't really lost it. You know what I mean? I've heard Banks on shit with 38 Space.
He's still ballsy.
He's still barsy. You know what I mean? So I don't know what Complex is doing. I'm pretty much convinced that it's got to be like they're getting paid by labels.
I ain't gonna lie. My favorite up top, he not a New York nigga, but my old head unsung nigga, man. My nigga Duffel Bag Rand been going crazy, B.
Oh.
That nigga Ransom been wilding, B.
Yo, is niggas saying Rand is like one of them top niggas? Like if we just talking about niggas, you know, we think highly of 38 Special over here. Like Rand is in the top 5 to 10 right now. Just niggas that's really putting in pain,
Bro,
B,
Ransom
and
going
giving
crazy,
you quality
bro.
bars. Like
Crazy,
like,
bro.
big up Jersey, B. Like Jersey, listen, B,
Ransom
we gotta stand
crazy,
up.
bro.
Jersey always had real bar
Yeah,
niggas.
it's
G.
barsy.
Like
Very
Jersey been barsy. Like I always like, and I hate when niggas talk about Joe Budden like this, but to me, like
Joe Budden
when he
was
was
nice.
trying to go offense, when we
my
was high
God.
school, Joe Buttons was really, really nice. Like
Joe
I used to
Budden was
like Joe
nice.
Buttons more than Fab. Like
Joe
at
Budden
certain,
was nice.
I would feel like he would carry.
Yo, niggas. I
Like
remember we
Joe,
was all-
like he was a smart, barsy nigga. Like he
Yeah.
would give me weight. Like he was nice to
Yo,
me.
my
Like I
nigga,
always liked Joe.
When I was in high school, probably like senior year, I told niggas and I told niggas like Joe Budden was in my top 5, like number 4 or 5, and niggas was like clowning. I'm like arguing and shit down. I'm like, yo, this niggas a super problem. Like,
super
yo,
nice,
you
bro.
niggas listen to mood music. What? Like, I'm like schooling. Like, no, bro, this nigga's retardedly nice.
All of
bro.
Me is like one of my favorite rap songs of all time. Like he's just going crazy for 8 minutes. But
Yeah.
with Joe Budden, when he was on his Desert Storm shit, like he was rapping with him, Fab, and Stack was like an insane combination.
That was the craziest shit.
Crazy, B. And he was getting his shit off.
Ever. It was a
Remember,
great time to be a young nigga listening to music.
Yes, bro. Yes.
It's amazing.
I knew Joe was nice because I remember he had a little slight calm back and forth for Hove. That's I'm like, okay, so Hove respecting his shit a little bit, like, you know what I mean, enough to even throw shots at him and for Joe to respond. And Joe's response was sturdy. I remember when he won that game, I feel like he watched game. Like, you want to be a big shot.
Game is ass to me, yo. I can't get with him. Bro.
I don't like Game because I always feel like he just name drops so much. Like, I respect that he can really rap. He's another one that's like, as a hip hopper nigga, you got to say he's nice, but like, I'm not putting Game on respectfully.
I never thought he was nice. I'm good.
You good on Game all
I'm
set.
good. I never liked him.
I mean, I thought niggas used to try to tell me Game was like the best rapper out of G, and I could never get with that. Like,
Nah,
are
it's
your niggas
impossible.
insane? Like, 50.
50,
I think
where
50
50
is
and
super-
Banks exists
And I honestly think 50 is underrated. Like,
as a rapper, ballsy, yeah.
Because he is. I think niggas just get into like a lot of his commercial shit. But again, who was they DJ? What's
Who
his
Kid?
name? Who Kid? Yeah, Who Kid? Like,
Who Kid tapes used to be crazy.
yes, what? G on the radio, 50 would get his shit off. Like, you would like 50 got a lot of G on the radio like cuts and some songs that a lot of niggas ain't really hear that never made it to the light of day where he was really talking his shit, B. So like, I think as a rapper, 50 definitely underrated. You know what I mean?
sure.
Like, niggas just go get rich or die, but like, nah, he had a hell of a run on the mixtape scene.
For sure.
So we gotta put some respect on 50 Barzy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
For
God.
real. And shout out to Jersey Bar Spitter. Shout out to Ransom because he is on a hell of a run right now. Like
Jersey got some niggas, man. with Hard luck. Shout to Patterson. Fucking, what's the other nigga? Albie Al.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Paid music.
You know what I mean?
Real
Like,
pain
there's
music.
a couple of niggas out of Jersey talking a lot of shit, man.
And then you know the young niggas, the Jersey drill niggas. This one nigga, I can't think of his name, but he's kind of popping. This little nigga out of Jersey doing some drill shit. He lit. And then y'all got like I see the house music scene is kind of like making its way
Yeah.
back to the forefront.
The house should be crazy because there's be like a lot of niggas be claiming the house shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Baltimore nigga trying to say it's they shit and
Jersey
Chicago
niggas
nigga trying to say.
it's
type
like
of shit.
it's like between like Philly and Jersey and like Baltimore. Like I don't really know who did what. But
Yeah.
everybody seems to have their stake on history and how they feel like it went down. But shout out to everybody doing the house music. Man.
Yeah.
And Complex, I got to do better with these lists.
Fuck Complex.
For real.
Oh God, that's how I feel at this point. I don't even want to complex his ass. Where we go next with this shit?
The girl B Simone was on TV crying, bro.
Fuck that bitch.
We gotta get into that. And it's crazy because she was like, so she did an interview and she was basically talking about how she was in Bloomingdale's and was like, I had to go to H&M because of my finances. Like, come on, sis. Like, it's almost like she just says like completely out of touch.
Is she
with
trolling?
reality. Yeah, like, is she trolling?
Is she trolling? Like, people have real problems, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why would you get on? Why would you get in front of a camera and shed tears that you had to go shop at H&M, bro? Like, people have real problems, bro. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, like, come on.
Are you that disassociated from reality? Like, what's wrong with you?
Gotta be.
Crazy, bro. Sick.
And like you said, a lot of people that pretty much what I've seen across social media has been a lack of empathy for her because they feel like this was the same woman that said she wouldn't date a 9-to-5 worker, and they felt like she was scammed people with her
Scammed
book.
her base several times.
Yeah, scammed their base.
She's a scumbag.
People are like, nah, yeah, I mean, she left her friend. Her friend was going through all types of shit.
Yeah, did you see did you see the pop friend sit down?
The car got repossessed. I didn't have nowhere to live. And then, she was like, then said it to be Simone. I watched you give people checks for 10s and 20s, and you just let me struggle.
And then take your pop friend and use her pain for your content.
For your content
after
crazy.
You shitted on her and neglected her. Yes. And had her living like a piece of shit.
Now you might as well have been on the street.
That is crazy to me. How you don't help her, leave her fucked up so you could then take her story and flip it for your content.
I'm just really disgusted the fact that she would go on camera and say and cry about having to not be in Bloomingdale's and go to H&M. And H&M got heat. Like, I know time in H&M, you could get you through the day wears, like get you through the week, everyday shit. Like, we're not like, let's not front on H&M, but like to act like that's just some
the word, yeah,
like
nothing to be shedding tears over.
Shed a tear over, like, yeah, I mean, like, go to City Trends. I mean, like, then you can, and even City Trends, you might get some good feet.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
And I'm not saying I don't think she should have been necessarily giving her pop friend a bunch of handouts, but like, put it together.
Put it together.
You got other employees. You got shit going on. Like, figure it out to where you can put her in the loop of some of the paper. Put her on the camera a couple times.
Yeah.
Put her in some content. Put her in some content so she can start getting her own bread. Like, do something.
If I got a business situation where I'm generating 7 figures and my man's like, I don't have nowhere to stay, like, I'm gonna try to put him in position. That's the
because she talking about she was full stamp line on type of shit. Like,
getting denied, all kind of goofy shit. Like, it's just disgusting. Yeah, I'm just
how. Quick question: do you condone pop friends? And if you do condone pop friends, how long do you condone their popness?
Can your friend be pop? You can be pop, just don't be pop around me. Like, respectfully, like, if you're gonna be pop, cool, but just know we not hanging out like no time soon. Like, respectfully, I'm not. Listen, I've been pop before. I've been a pop friend. I know what it's like to be pop. So I don't really feel for nobody because I know what it takes to get back on your good foot. And I know now we're in such an information age era that it's really no excuse to like not like have something be. Like, it's a million ways to make money. Like, when I was pop, like, I had to sell sneakers, bro. Like, I did what I had to do to get back some breathing room. Like, I made sacrifices. Yeah. So I remember I done sold cars, like, all kind of shit, bro. Like, so I don't feel like, I feel sorry for niggas when they pop, but if you pop, don't come around me until you figure your shit out. And I'm not saying you gotta have $1 million. I'm just saying, like, have the basics. I don't want to carry nobody. Like, I don't have to worry about you.
Come around. Definitely don't come around me in my winter season and try to siphon off my breach like I'm gonna carry you, like I'm gonna pay for you to go do this and that with me. Like, that's crazy.
And then, like, I also think the older we get, there's like the amount of time you're allowed to be pop shrinks, right?
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
When you was in your 20s, college season, like, you could be pop, like, cool, like, whatever.
Everybody's kind of low.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody get low. You know, now you graduated, you going into trying to get your master's and you getting your real career started. Like, now I'm gonna need you to have some shit together. And if you got a child, you're really not allowed to be pop. Like, And honestly, if you're pot with a child, like stay in the house again. Like you could text me, tell me how you see what I mean, check in, but we're not hanging out. Don't ask me about no trips. Like don't ask to go out. None of that shit. Cause I'm not paying for no grown men. Like joints too. Like joints be dead pop. And sometimes they'll try to lean on the fact like, yo, I could be homeboys with a nigga. He should take care of the tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I go out, which, as a gentleman, that may be true. But like, if you a joint and you pop, stay in the house. Like, you can't even maintain your
Or eat dick. Or eat mad dick,
You gotta
bro.
eat mad dick. Like, if you
flat
can't
out.
maintain your regular upkeep, like you're hearing this, like when it gets that tight, like that's
wow.
when you gotta stay in the house.
You gotta get out
You know
the
what I
way.
mean? Real shit.
That's one thing that people like. If you get down that bad, bro, you gotta be able to sit it out.
Yes.
You gotta get out the way.
Yes.
You can't be out here trying to get pussy, trying to still take bitches out, trying to joint told me that she was talking to a nigga, and the nigga was like the first date or whatever, and the nigga said he lived in his mom's basement because he was saving breach. But homie, you living in your mom's basement trying to save breach, but you taking bitches out on dates. So you gonna end up back to square one.
Yes.
If you so pop and so frugal and so trying to build it up that you willing to go stay in your mom's basement, you also have to take the bitches out the equation. Like don't try to get pussy while no, maybe take it down to one trusty joint that's fuck you that just loves you and shit. But other than that, like don't be out here trying to press hoes.
You only can fuck the bitches that's real fans that just want to come eat you up and go out about the day. If they not on that time, it's quiet.
Yeah.
And then even
You're
your pop.
Remember that.
B.
Like what?
And then like you said, like I remember when it was a time in between like probably like 8 or 9 years ago, shit was shaky and I just locked in with one joint. It was just fucking with her for like a while. You know what I mean? Till I could get back right. And honestly, the lock in with the one joint helped because she threw me some bread.
Niggas a dirtbag. Nigga said locked in, got back to the bitch.
You know what's so crazy? She be hitting me down. She be like, yo. She was like, I fuck with you because I saw the potential. And like now you be on all these trips. You ain't take me on one trip. We lost the signal behind you.
Oh shit. What the remote at? Oh man. That's funny, B. Yo,
and I gotta shout out my ex because
dirtbag.
I locked in with her and she threw me some bread. I ended up paying her back. She was like, here's like 4 bands. Get right, invest, do what you need to do, get on your feet. And then I flipped that, and it was on. I was back where I needed to be.
Yeah.
So like a good lock in with a joint, and it's fucked up because again, like she didn't get the experience all like.
Nah, you're definitely asleep. You gotta put her on at least one trip. You gotta play something with her.
Because she looked out. She did right by a nigga.
Especially if she crying about it. Like, you know what? I do owe you one, bitch.
Yeah. Because she was a good bitch, B. She held a nigga down when nigga was fucked up. She threw a nigga some bread. Like, she really fucked with a nigga. So it's like, you gotta honor certain women. Like, some joints is just good human beings. Those are the ones that deserve honor and trips and shit like that.
Oh, God.
But,
sometimes you be like, yo, the hordes will blind you. Like, yo, I can't, like, this one's more fun. I'm sorry. But you gotta remember
you gotta remember the good people.
Yeah.
Like, some joints is just good joints, good people. Like, past the, the horror activities. Because the horror activities are fun. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like a nasty bro who likes to get with all the shenanigans?
You know what I'm saying?
That nasty bro be dead pop herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of, I done met so many pretty bums out in Atlanta. Like, it's disgusting.
Yo, these bitches be beautiful and poor.
Super pop. Super duper pop.
What? Like,
super pop.
Bro, like, you are down bad.
Like check the check. Like, you know what I mean?
Like nigga to nigga.
Yeah, nigga to nigga, check the check.
You know what I mean? Like,
it be nigga to nigga. You know what I mean? We just seen what Daphne Joy was going through. Like, it get dark for her quick. You know what I mean? If a nigga not involved, it can get really dark.
This is what's going on, though.
This is what's going on. Facts.
It's mad joints living like that.
The facts. Like, they don't got a nigga on check-in. It's dark. We just don't have no skill set.
It's a lot. Yo, it's a lot of joints in the city that got to eat up a fat African nigga every month for the rent.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, don't get crazy. Like,
but that's been going on since, you know what I mean? I was talking to the homie. He was like, yeah, he just missed the 90s because, back then you could pay a bitch rent for a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, so tricking was like, it was nothing to pay a bitch rent and the phone bill. Like, I mean, like, especially if you was in the streets because you was still getting doing them type of numbers. Yeah. But you was covering the bills for the low. That was like, it's
a whole different ball game.
It's a whole different ball game. But back to our original premise. Yeah, like, if you my friend, like, you could be pop all you want, but you just not gonna be around me like the hangouts. Like I mean, and the shit that I like to do now as an adult. Like my idea of fun is traveling. So like you just.
There's nothing fun that doesn't cost money, bro.
There's nothing fun that costs money, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just not gonna see
Everything
each other.
fun costs bread.
Flat out.
All activities cost bread. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just don't want any poor friends. Like, I'm cool. Like, if you're poor,
if I hit somebody,
you're not my friend anymore.
I ain't gonna say that because I
look, man. I just want to be around a certain frequency.
Like if I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to like a day party and like the first thing you ask is like how much to get in, like it's already a quick shaky.
I don't want to go with you.
Yeah, respectful.
I don't want to go with you. I don't want like
because I know like because like you said, say if you be like, yo, maybe let's go to the table. Like I want to be able to say like I can count on him having at least a few hundred to contribute.
Listen, when I say the word friend, right? A friend is somebody that like I'm more than cool with. Like I communicate with this person. Like he has my number. He calls me, talks about shit. Like I don't want somebody have like being a part of my daily dialogue or even my monthly, weekly dialogue. Like
you ain't gonna talk about pop shit,
which is gonna bring down my frequency and limit with my beliefs and limit my perspectives and outcomes and shit. Like I don't want to hear nobody like talking about the struggle of the day and like how the light bill is high and shit. Like I don't want to fucking like I mean like that's not.
And
that
it's
shit
funny
is nasty.
I just use my man said like he's one of my more successful friends. Like he doing this thing in real estate. And
the conversations be feeling good to have. Like,
and I was just be looking through the text. Like all we be talking about is like financial shit. Like he'd be like, "Yo, what you investing in? Like what stocks is lit? Like what you got going on? Like where's your next trip? Like how should I go about
all positive shit? All positive, or
like,
just constructive shit. That's building niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like we going to the next level together.
Or he'll be like, yo, I got somebody that might need your services for something. You know what I mean? Like, shit that's bringing me breeze. Shit like, niggas that is attracting money, like, their attraction will bring you money. You know what I mean?
Everybody's the money magnet is rotating.
That shit beautiful. Is a real thing. Be like, I don't want to, like, buff him, but, like, I'm only using him because we had a situation, like, and everything worked out, and I had to reach out to him, like, yo, bro, like, I made a lot of breach off of, you know what I'm saying, your plug and play. You know what I'm saying? So, and the people you plug, they still spending. So, like, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, and like you said, that wouldn't happen with a nigga with no motion. So, just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to talk to pop niggas because I don't like the pop talk. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying.
When it comes like, bitches too, like the pop bitches talk, it's a lot of dumb gossipy shit. Like, I don't want to talk about bad. I don't want to talk about what this bitch did to you. Like, I don't really care about. It's like. I don't want to even put it out there, but like especially with a lot of these young bitches, like it's too much struggle talk, B. I don't want to hear about your sob stories. Respectfully, like
you
lost money. This is tight. I don't really care to hear about none of that shit, B. Like honestly, save your struggle stories. Cause I don't really want to hear it.
I don't care.
You bring it down to it's low vibrational, and when you pop, your whole. Not only because you become desperate, so then your behavior changes.
Your behavior
changes, and then not only does your behavior change, like then it'll affect your character because then you'll start doing shit like outside of the norm to get some money. You might steal.
Yeah, you know exactly. I mean? Like that's when next you know, nigga can't find a shirt. Nigga can't find a this, can't find a that. You like
weed.
The
weed look a little lighter.
Yeah, couple broke freaks around. Like, hold on, man. What happened to my Ferragamo belt? What happened to? You know what I'm saying? Like it be shit like
always
that.
Mine is like broke bitches just be super drained. Like a good pussy gonna cost. Like you gonna spend. You know what I mean, maintaining a quality bitch. Like
shit crazy, B.
If she really fuck with you and she got her own motion, like it's not gonna cost you too much. Like cause she respect a dollar, she understand a dollar. But like broke bitches is like. They don't understand shit because they broke. You know what I mean? So all they know is drain, you know what I'm saying? Drain the system. B. So, yeah, honestly, like, you can be pop, like, if you may had a bad year, but, like, you got to get back on your feet. And if you got kids, you're really not allowed to be pop.
Yeah, like, everybody stumbles, but, you know, you
got to be a threshold. Right. Like, you got to have a number in your head, like, I can't get below this.
You got to get right, you know what I'm saying? Because being a individual that's fucked up financially consistently is something fundamentally wrong with that person. Like they're doing the shit that they're doing on a daily basis is fundamentally not cohesive. Like you should not want that shit around you, son, because they're gonna end up in some bullshit with next to somebody like that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
back to your original premise, like I like to do shit that costs, bro. Like it's just so. I wouldn't even be here right now if I had my shoulder fucked up. But like just day to day, like as a single
Niggas wanna
nigga,
stand outside and talk.
no, bro.
I'm
Like
not standing
I
outside
don't
with
wanna
20
talk.
niggas talking,
You
bro.
know
What the
like,
fuck is this?
what the fuck apps at
What are y'all
all,
niggas
bro?
doing?
That's not even that's like impossible. Like my old head told me like when I like 10 years ago, he was like, yo, when you go back up top, like you shouldn't spend more than 14 minutes on the block. 14 minutes is the
You
max.
feel
B.
me?
Like he told me, he was like, I don't do more than 14 minutes on any corner. And when I go to
Like,
see
what we
niggas,
doing,
I
man?
pop, say what's up, do a couple daps, I'm out. 10
If we
minutes.
not
There's
about to, if we not
there's
about to go
nothing
do
good coming
something,
out, good
niggas-
coming out sitting on the block, but just more niggas that's pop. It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of pop
Mad
niggas standing
pop
around
niggas.
arguing. Then that leads to arguing. Somebody might get shot.
Talking about other niggas.
Talking about other niggas, that's and B. Most niggas that just stand around, they got unnecessary static and they don't have no motion. Like,
Nothing going on.
my
man.
man posted some shit. He was like, I guess it's really hot in New York. He was like, if you just outside right now, you don't have a home.
Yeah.
Flat
That's
out.
what's going on.
You don't have a home to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's really, I seen Cam made that statement. He's like, niggas that's just on the block all day, they don't like their house.
That too.
You know what I mean? Like, niggas don't like they city.
Niggas
B.
don't like they crib.
Niggas don't like
live
their
with a
crib.
bitch
They don't like
hate.
they live with a bitch they can't stand, but they don't have
Kids
no choice.
crying. Niggas
Yeah,
go
bro.
outside and pretend you get money. Like, shit crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I don't want no pop friends. You don't have to have $1 billion, but it needs to look like your salary is like, it got to be like 80 or above. Like, I'm gonna keep it up.
If we at them ages, like
Yeah, we at that age because, like you said, like you going to Japan. That's not a cheap trip, bro. Like,
nah.
listen, I love my grandmother. She never been nowhere. She never been out the country, bro. Right? And her salary for her whole life was probably about like 25 to 30 a year, and she made it work with what she could do.
Yeah.
But she was popped on a grand scale. She ain't really get to do shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's not the life I would want to live. Like, I just going through, like, just being in New York your whole life. Like, I'm good on that. Like,
on
nah. And when you pop, you don't get to do shit. Like, you don't get to experience life. Like, I thoroughly, life is short. You know what I mean? Niggas, I done had seasons and shit. Like, I've thoroughly enjoyed being out traveling. Like, me and you, we done been to Ibiza, Brazil, all type. Brazil twice, really. Like, all that shit is fire. Like, those is like lifelong quality memories and activities that niggas did that without no paper we wouldn't have been able to do it.
I always say live a little because niggas die a lot.
Niggas die every day,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Like a lot of dying, bro. And niggas is dying without having been nowhere, that seen no shit. Like, that shit was fire, nigga. We went to the first football game in Brazil. Like, niggas remember that, man. We was just back out there for Carnival, moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit is elite. You know what I mean? Like, Ibiza was elite, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, like, you gotta get some money.
Niggas did Barcelona too.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like, on some calm shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Niggas got rerouted to Barcy. Like, I'm in Barcy. Like, I mean, like, that's not normal shit. And then, honestly, too, I don't really appreciate it until, like, when I do go back home, because that's the first thing everybody say, like, yo, see y'all niggas moving around a lot. Like, niggas be talking about you like they know you. Like, yo, you and your man at the podcast, y'all niggas was in Brazil, like, that shit lit. So I respect the niggas that appreciate the movement. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, cause it's let them know, like, even my uncle, he be like, yo, I ain't never been nowhere, but like, I love when I see you be out doing your thing. Like, so it's not just for us. We doing it for the niggas who raised us.
I definitely respect a congratulator.
I always respect the congratulator. Like, and it, like, sometimes niggas be trying to be like, oh, you dick sucking. Nah, like, some niggas really just be genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And listen, like, some niggas is just gonna be poor. Like, they just, whatever, that's just their circumstance.
Yeah.
And I don't judge, they still good people.
Some niggas that, like, getting to the money is not really their motivation.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Like, people have different things that make them happy in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, again, if you want to be around me, like, things I like to do is gonna cost you a couple dollars.
Personally, yeah. I mean, getting to the money is like a lot of my personal.
That's all I think about.
Just what I'm into personally.
I mean, that's what I think about. I just, like, I wake up like, how much money can I make today? Like, what different routes can I take advantage of to make some money? Like, respectfully, like, there's no way, B.
Man.
And again, like, honestly, if you got 10 toes and 10 fingers, like, you shouldn't be popped.
That nigga
Like,
Cam told you can't get paid in the earth this big. You worthless, kid.
yo, the water boys is selling water, bro. Like, and I don't feel bad for niggas because I've been pop and I know what it's like to grind it up and this can be done. And I know what I had to stay in the house. I remember Frank and a couple of our niggas was going to Dubai and all that. I missed out on them trips. And that was the motivation for me. I gotta get back on the plane. Like, this shit is disgusting.
I got a chain gang, nigga. I had $256.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to my nigga Dez. He sent me some bread to take me shopping. Like, one of them saying shit is tight.
It was like, yo,
You know
I'm
what I'm
about to
saying?
figure this shit out.
Like, they didn't have nowhere to go. Like, luckily, but you knew niggas who had a little emotion who could help.
I mean, yeah, niggas put me right back. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas put me on my feet. Like, Twan gave me a rack. JB gave me a rack. John gave me a spot. Like, I ain't paid rent for a couple months. Like, you know what I mean? So, it was like, my niggas had my back. But, like, yeah, B, this shit was crazy.
So, but you figured it out though. Like, you knew you wasn't gonna be like, the handouts wasn't gonna, like, that was a dove. Like, you couldn't depend on niggas forever.
It was not gonna be forever handouts.
Yeah, I mean, nah. And you ain't want to be the pop just came
Pop
home.
friend, yeah.
And let's get into that. Like, when you come home, I'll give you a year, bro.
Yeah.
To get on your feet, get your ID. Like, you know what I'm saying? After 6 months, I want to see some progress.
Yeah, that nigga.
12 months, I need to see, like, all right, like, you're back acclimated, bro.
Man, that nigga Jai used to tell me, like, Rich, because I was kicking it. He was like, Rich, like, it's gonna come a point where it's not gonna be that just came home love. Like, niggas gonna be talking about you behind your back, like, yo, Rich don't got this, Rich, like, you know what I'm saying? He used to tell me that shit, like, you gotta make sure you get back on your shit, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying?
And I got niggas
That's
that
why
came home
I
and
love my
never
nigga
really
Jai.
got
He always
right.
keep it tall.
Like, I got a couple niggas that, niggas that you know that came home was never really quite the same.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And just never bounced back, bro. Like,
Yeah.
for
It's
real.
not a foregone conclusion that you're gonna bounce back.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like you said, like, even with you, like, niggas gonna give you 6 months, we need to see a low progress, a year and some change, like, hey, you're back now. So you can't lean on I just came home shit no more. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of niggas that would lean on that, like, oh, you just got up. Nah, bro, you been home,
been out
bro.
for a while, B.
Like,
Been a
for
long
a
time,
minute, B.
buddy.
Like I had a homegirl. She did a year, but she came home in the pandemic, and like she still be trying to lean on that. Like, oh, it's hard for me. I'm like, sis, it's hard for me to get a job.
It's hard as fuck.
It's hard.
But
Nah, it's hard as a felon, like, and like, cause she don't really want to be in the streets no more. She got a kid, so I get it. But it's like, since it's been 5 years.
yeah,
You know
there's
what I
no
mean?
excuses
Like,
for real.
like,
It's a dirty game. There's no
like,
excuses
you might have
though.
to just go Uber, DoorDash, like,
Yeah.
respectfully.
You gotta lose. You gotta lose all pride and do anything and get it up.
Yeah, like, you
real.
know what I mean? Like, I know it's hard, but it's been 5, bro. Like, I can't. The just came home shit is out the window for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you just
For sure,
it just
for
is
sure.
what it is, B. So
Yeah, unfortunate. Let's get into the
it's gonna drip,
man.
B.
Talk to me.
Listen, B, every episode we got a segment where we call it the Drip Report, and we just basically give you an update on what's going on in the fashion world. You know what I'm saying? What we like, what we not jacking, what you should be looking out for. And in this week's edition of the Drip Report, I gotta highlight Levi and Nike.
Okay, what's going on?
Finally doing some innovative fire collab. So they dropped 3 sets of Air Maxes, 3 different colors with like denim going around them. I don't know if you're familiar with the Comme des Garçons Air Maxes they dropped a while back. They kind of lean on that as far as like the silhouette goes and how they place the denim. But they're very, very fire. Again, it's 3. There's like a blue color, a black color, and like a lightish gray, and that's all denim. And then they went as far as doing a capsule with the clothes. So they got like Levi, Nike denim sets, like Canada, Texas, with the good calm swoosh placement. So it looks fire. You know what I mean? Like, we've been complaining about Nike here on World Set over the past year, just as far as them being lack of innovations, just leaning on old school styles, like the Air Max that I'm wearing that came out in 2006, which they brought back again 20 years later. But I can honestly say I do respect the Levi Nike collab, even though they did lean on the Air Max 95 to highlight the silhouette as far as the sneaker go. But I mean, shit, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to just Air Max 95 was the death, I'm not mad at it because I guess we really haven't had a denim shoe. And again, I do like the clothing that they use on the capsules. Like it was a fresh look. So shout out to Levi and Nike. I like what y'all did. I like that's a good collab. It's out now. Kind of limited. already getting raped. I already see rape prices online as far as the reselling going. I told myself I'm not paying resale prices for nothing. No clothes. Like I just can't do it. But it's out there. If you want to get into that, you know what I mean? It's lit.
Word. We coming back second half. We talking elite scumbaggery. Trump bought peace to the Middle East. SGA finally got a chip.
Lit.
Holla at us. Yeah. We back. Second half. You already know we kick off every second half with elite scumbaggery. If you don't know what that is, that's when somebody does some scumbag shit. They do it in elite fashion, so we gotta shout them out. This week's elite scumbags. The hacker niggas that leaked how much passwords they stole? 16 billion passwords.
Bro. I was about to say 6. Some short change.
16 billion
nigga.
Passwords leaked from Apple, Facebook, and Google, and more. Largest data breach in history. Shout to the scammers. All the sites is full this week. It's popping. Niggas out here going crazy. Shout to y'all niggas, man. Let's go on our second half, man. Your man Trump is claiming peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, then I just seen
Iran said SMD.
Iran said SMD. We still sending ballistic missile strikes in retaliation to what happened in Tehran. And yeah. Listen, I feel like Israel does a lot and gets away with a lot, but I do want peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, peace would be nice, but Trump just gotta stop just saying shit, though.
Yeah, he just be saying anything.
He just saying shit.
He be saying anything. He on his Jim Jones shit. He just saying shit like, yo, whatever. Like, he just saying anything.
Like, why would you say that?
And then the niggas turn right around and shot more missiles out, just to let you know, like, it was still active.
It's still going.
It's still going down.
Still beefing, bro.
Like, we still staticky.
Like, what are you talking about?
They killed mad of our niggas.
Them niggas don't really... The Iran niggas, it seemed like they really willing to sacrifice everything. Like, yo, if all our constituents
like
die, we don't care.
They keep fronting like they about to activate the sleeper cells in America. Like, I'm staying away from all crowded places for the next week or so.
I keep trying to tell you, that's just the finesse. That's the rhetoric. So then they,
that's a reason to get crazy.
Yeah, that's just setting up the false flag attack. The Messiah about to blow niggas up.
It's still gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, but it's not gonna be from Iran.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, they're gonna blow some niggas up.
Yeah.
And God bless them before they pass. And I'm just gonna stay away from big crowds. And then they're gonna use that as a reason to go over there and get more staticky.
Yeah, for sure.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, because, you know, the dunce is going to be like, oh, they blew us up. I mean, it's going to be... Trump is blowing it, though. He's losing steam.
Now he's losing steam.
He's losing steam, B. He fractured his base. Theo Von not jacking him no more. You lose Theo Von, that's a lot.
It's a lot. Because Theo Von was, like, super MAGA now.
Yeah.
He was, like, primetime MAGA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nobody really wants to go to war right now, to be honest.
Look, bro, you're not really gonna convince me that I need to go dodge bullets and shoot at random people.
Nah.
Who wants to do that? These are random guys.
Yeah, I'm cool.
And you know, in the past when the human mental shit wasn't as wide, and you didn't get to read as much and learn as much, and your scope of the world was small, and they fed you everything that you took in. Like, you can convince a nigga to go die for his country.
Go jump out
and go murder random people. You know what I'm saying? But not anymore. And then you nowadays you get to actually see veterans talk about their experiences in the past and how that shit got them all fucked up mentally and all that shit. Like, who the fuck would want to go do that?
That's why you gotta respect niggas like Ali, who was like early on that type of time. Like, I'm not going to Vietnam to shoot at no niggas.
Yeah.
They ain't call me niggas. They treat me like dirt over here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
fighting, shooting at random niggas. I don't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on. Like, get me out of it. I'll sit, if you want me to sit down, like, nigga was like, yo,
I'll go to jail, all that.
I'll go to jail, all that. I'm not going over there risking my life.
So,
sorry.
All the people now that have that benefit of hindsight, think they going like, who the fuck about to sign up for this?
You know, a lot of niggas just sign up for the army, like, you know, good benefits. They need some stability.
Yeah.
You know, some niggas just need it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you need to. The army look out for sure.
they going, you know what I mean? They gonna get you help you get your first crib.
Yeah.
Put you through college.
But you're not actually trying to go to war when you sign up for them niggas. Like, you just trying to
basic training and just go through like some drills.
Like,
you know
what?
I mean?
Yo,
maybe do some target practice.
Our army is super unprepared. Them little bitches doing TikTok dances.
They doing TikToks and they twerking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gonna have to back out the robot soldiers soon.
Oh yeah, that's definitely coming. I'm surprised it hasn't hit yet. I mean, we're right there. We're like,
Andrew was already starting to make them shits.
We're right there. I mean, we're already like gonna phase out like the Air Force. I can see because like we could just send drones.
Trump signed a crazy drone bill.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't need to like waste any more gasoline on fighter jets. We could just send drones and drop some shit respectfully. Like they got missiles that you can launch from the launch pad that are like literally get to their target miles and miles away.
Shit's crazy.
So Air Force niggas respect to Top Gun and all that, but the Tuskegee pilots and everything y'all did, but I don't think there's gonna be any more of that. Like AI in itself is gonna take away like a lot of entry level jobs.
Old school fighter jet niggas really feel like they still could beat them niggas, but it's over.
Nah, it's quiet, bro. It's a dog.
Old school fighter jet niggas really feel like he gonna go up in the air and beat the AI.
Beat the AI, like it's not happening, bro. Like, now granted, like. Yeah, it's not happening, bitch. Because like the AI, the technology, like not only like they're just so smart. Like they're gonna know the best route pattern. They're gonna know how to like maneuver the weather better. Like
I'm pretty sure we'll cook.
Yeah,
Humanity's a dub.
Yeah, like listen, every day I drive, I see more and more Waymos on the street.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
See Uber, I don't know. I'm looking at Uber market share and like their stock price. A little funny to like, cause let me see how they gonna play that. Like their best bet is to sign some type of deal with Tesla.
What you mean? Waymos, and you order the Waymos through Uber.
Oh, pardon self, my fault. I didn't realize that. I just never been in the Waymo yet.
Yeah, bro, you order.
See, cause I didn't even see when I was just in New York. I didn't see that option. It was just rate.
Oh, you got Uber One?
I guess not.
Yeah, I got Uber One is the membership shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not in the membership.
Yeah, I got Uber One. They be sending me that shit like sign up for the Waymo. They had the waiting list and now they just got like sign up and order the Waymos.
So it's straight through Uber. So they got a partnership. Okay, copy.
I'm personally Gucci. I'm not.
You don't trust.
I need a couple years for the Waymo for niggas to say no crashes, no nothing. I'm not just jumping in the Waymo.
I need 3 years on Waymo. Let them niggas out in the kicks
being
out.
smooth.
You know what I mean? Before I jump in it.
I don't know if you seen. I put that shit on the gram last night. I ordered some shit. That shit on Uber Eats. That shit was like. We got the autonomous delivery bots. Like,
yo, I seen the autonomous bot in Midtown, and it was funny because I'm like, what's to stop a nigga? Like, I mean, I thought I was driving by it, the bum rushing and shit, but it's like it seemed like it was pretty secure in there.
Yeah.
And like, you gotta be really, really freaked out.
Go bum rushing and pry open the
autonomous joint. Like, come on, let that shit get to its destination, my nigga. God damn.
Nah, but it's a dub for the gig economy, like. Because the main selling point they're going to get to have people jump on that shit is that you don't have to tip the robots.
At all.
You don't have to tip the autonomous delivery bot.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over with.
Point.
It's done for you gig economy niggas. We cook.
But what I will say is we do need more electricians. Like, they still go, like, I mean, jobs like that. Like, they still going to be niggas that's going to have to, like,
that's going to expand something crazy.
You know what I mean?
But they're going to make electrician robots.
Sooner or later. You know what I mean?
Like, because at the end of the day, electrician is a skill you can learn. And they got AI for shit you can learn. So all they're going to do is drop the AI brain in a robot and have that robot doing electric shit. The robot's going to be self-sustaining soon enough.
Yeah. My question is like, I mean, I guess after the initial cost of buying a robot, like you don't really have to pay them anymore, like a salary. You know what I mean? So they just pretty much on deck.
They generate enough breach and then you just pay for their upkeep.
Yeah.
So humanity's a dub. It's gonna every single movie you ever seen growing up when niggas was battling robots and was down to the last 1,000 humans and shit. All that shit is coming true.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fat.
And like speaking of movies, it's gonna be like AI movies eventually. Like, what do we need actors for? We got your voice. We got it.
It's already a couple of dummies signing over their likeness and shit.
Yeah, fact.
Timbaland did some weird deal.
Facts. They definitely signed over likenesses.
Timberland did like a weird deal for niggas' music, and now they got AI. He's about to start an AI label, some weird shit. You seen that shit? They got the AI influencers just running around the street like looking like real people and shit.
That
Shit
shit's
weird,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
Creepy.
Shit's weird.
It's over. Humanity's
Save
cooked.
humanity.
It's cooked, bro. We got sold out. The oligarchs and the super rich tech niggas sold out, and the business niggas sold out humanity for AI. You know what I'm saying? So they can have fucking pretty much endless profit margins and tell niggas SMD. All the entry level jobs is cooked.
Cooked.
Like if you came out of college right now, anything you possibly could have did for work, like they got a bot for your shit. You're done.
It's nasty.
Niggas is finished.
Let's
Shit is sad.
I was just like thinking about like there's a nasty outlook.
Yo, be all the people with jobs is like, yo, what are you gonna do, champ? That's why I was telling one joint like, what do you think? She was having this conversation like, what do you think is gonna be like something that AI can't get to? I'm like,
drugs.
I mean, I didn't say that, but that's definitely true. But I like creation. Like you gotta like if you gotta create something, like you gotta stick to shit that's inherently human. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like other than that, it's a dub. Shit crazy. Yeah, I mean, and then somewhere some gnarly street nigga is gonna make a fucking a criminal AI for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Niggas gonna start sending in robots to rob the banks eventually.
Trapper robot gonna come.
Yeah.
Trap bot.
We're about 15 years from the
Trap bot coming.
Trap bot, we're still we're like 10 to 15 years away.
Yo, trap bot got it, B. That shit gonna be hilarious. Oh, trap bot?
I mean, I done sent packages in the Uber. To be honest, bro.
You gonna put pack in the Waymo, got it.
The Waymo, got it. I mean, that might be the best bet because it's like,
It's more
who you
observation.
pulling over? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what we talking about? Yeah, I'm saying? Like, now granted, it's gonna be like, all right, it's gonna link to whoever sent it, but like, yeah, packing the Waymo might be the safest bet.
Pack in the Waymo, got it, B.
Like, you want to move a brick from.
Pack in the Waymo.
Like, I would send a
got
brick in the Waymo if I had to. I would feel more comfortable doing that.
it. Yo, I feel like that's gonna be in a stove verse. That's gonna be a stove bar. So
yeah,
I can't wait.
Put the brick in the Waymo.
I can't wait.
Watch it autonomous. You know he gonna come with some crazy shit. I can see that.
Oh man, you know that's coming.
Let's get into the newest champion. We've been putting it off for too long. My man SGA.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Nah, it's not disgusting. Best player in the world. One of the best seasons ever. MVP, scoring champ, finals MVP, NBA champion, first team All-NBA, All-Star, average over 30 on 50% shooting. Respect on his fucking name, bro.
They really forced the SGA chip on us. Like they
How?
Illuminati pressed the detonator on Halle Achilles.
And
First,
you know what? I had money on the Pacers too, so I was upset.
Like how they just they just pressed the red button on Halle Achilles. Like yo, cause they was gonna win that game, man.
I had Pacers in 7.
They was gonna win that game.
And I'm sick. I'm just mad. I just thought about. I just lost that, bro.
That nigga was on fire. 3 threes.
3 threes. It looked like Durant when he was going against the Raptors. When he came out, he was on timing.
Nigga
That
said
shit just popped. Calf string, sit down, man. Fuck it.
Illuminati red button on that nigga Achilles, bro.
He's certified. SGA
Pack
certified.
him up.
Respect it, please. He's
I
more
mean,
certified
it's
than...
an asterisk on his title.
No, it's not.
How's it not? Halle burst his Achilles wide open in the first quarter.
I could go through the last 5 champions and we could do the asterisk game. And it's like, we're not doing that,
Steph
bro.
got hurt. Halle got hurt. Fucking who else? They played banged up niggas the whole playoffs.
So is an asterisk on Joker's title? Because they played the Heat when Jimmy Butler is hurt. They have no Tyler Hero, who was their leading scorer. Then they beat the Suns when Chris Paul got hurt in Game 4 when they was down by 20.
I'm not a fan of Joker's chip. Are you
the Giannis chip is super nasty. Then like everybody agrees, like Kyrie, if he doesn't break Kyrie's ankle, the Nets is sending them niggas home.
But Giannis in the finals was OD though.
I mean, yeah, he showed up in the finals, but to get there was like freak. And then Trae Young got injured in the Eastern Conference. Not to say that the Hawks would have won, but like that did happen. Trae Young was the best player on the Hawks, and he got hurt.
Look, a
in
lot
the
of
conference
times,
finals.
when niggas get them one-off chips, it be fluky.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, like, we can't go asterisk SGA and then ignore all the injuries in the last 4 or 5 chips because we could do that with everybody. Like even the Warriors in 22, Durant got hurt. Niggas ain't saying nothing about that. It was 2-2. It was a good series. Durant got hurt. It was over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing. Luka was hurt in the Western Conference Finals that year when the Warriors spanked them. Like
I'm
we
gonna
can do this. Yeah,
I'm gonna need you
know,
NBA
Steph,
niggas to take better care of your bodies, man. Y'all niggas keep breaking down in the playoffs.
honestly, too, like, these niggas play a lot of basketball since young. Like, my cousin, you know, who I always was promoting, my girl cousin, and she actually just transferred from a JUCO. Now she playing D1, but I think it's Washington. I gotta look at the I think it's Washington State. But anyways, she tore her ACL back to back, B, and she just was playing basketball a lot, bro. Like
Yeah.
she was up she went to school with School Henderson, so that was like her man. She used to train with School all the time, so she would be up like 5:30 in the morning every day, like throughout her high school career. She was doing that. She was playing ball AAU from like fall to whenever the season
Niggas
started.
need a break, nigga.
And she didn't have no break. Like she just wanted to just like ball till you fall.
Niggas feel like could do kids like it's
could just
no,
do
but no,
whatever.
everybody needs low management.
Yeah, bro. Facts, bro. Like niggas wasn't playing that much AAU when we was coming up.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody needs low. Because now it's like they got mad different circuits.
That's
It's
what I was
more.
just
It's
about to say.
AAU, it's elite circuit.
She was
it's
on
this-
like 2 different circuits. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. She
It's
was
different.
like on a 4-winner circuit. Then she had a regular high school shit.
Yeah.
Then she was on a summer circuit. So
Yeah.
it was just a lot. Like she was 3 different coaches. Like it's just mad. You know what I mean? And then the AAU, they would just let her like just run the show. But again, that should be just as taxing. Like I would be going to like some of them tournaments. You know, you 2-3 games. You might do 2-3
Mad
games
in a day, all that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, so
And it's a money grab.
it's definitely a money grab.
They don't give a fuck about them kids for real.
You know what I mean? So I think part of it, yeah, we can say take care of their bodies, but niggas' bodies just be worn down. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I watch my cousin train. You know what I mean? She used to train with my other cousin that come home. They would go to the track damn near every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing all types of sprints and all types of shit. But it's like, for her to tear her ACL at 18, like I don't remember like niggas that age tearing their ACL that young. Like that was used to be like an old man
The
injury.
women players tear their ACL a little more
A
often
lot.
though. That's the
Yeah, they
thing.
do it. That is a thing. That is a thing. But like, I just feel like her shit, she just was worn down, B. Like
Yeah.
she just had mad basketball, B. And then like, you know, her teams was valid, so they was going. Their season was a little bit longer than the regular high school joint. You know what I mean? They went to state chip. They won the state chip, and then the
That's
year
how it
before
be.
they lost. So yeah, I mean, it was disgusting that Hallie got hurt, but
Disgusting. That shit brought real pain.
it was
shit hurt my
very
chest,
disgusting.
B.
It hurt my chest because my money was out the window.
Nigga was
What
on
you
the
talking
ground
about?
just screaming it and nigga like
Yeah, I ain't like
that
it,
shit
yeah.
like yo, like you gotta understand, like you wait your whole life for this shit, B. Like you hear game 7 of the chip, the real one. You know what I mean? And you tear your shit go out, like
But yeah, the NBA got to figure something
that's
out.
a different kind of pain, bro.
To lose Dame, Tatum, and Hallie, like 3 of the top players in the East in the same playoffs was disgusting. Dude.
Yeah.
Like niggas getting hurt. Ja's injury, like he just got to stop jumping. He, like everything don't have to be a dunk from the foul line. Like he got to relax. Like it's okay to play below the rim sometimes. Like we know you could jump high, Ja. Like, but he has to calm down. Like I saw some shit with Andre Miller, and he was talking about how he always used to tell people, would ask him about did he ever feel like bad about niggas saying he had a basic game, but he said the reason why his game was so basic is it extended his career. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
layups is way easier on the knee than trying to dunk all the time. You feel me? Real shit. So I mean, Ja, you gotta just calm down a bit, but they gotta do something. Maybe go back to the first round, just be 5 games. Like we know the 8 seed is ass. Like we don't need 7 games.
Do
Like,
something.
I didn't need a 7-game series with the Heat or with the Grizzlies. Honestly, like we could have packed that shit up early because it was just nasty basketball. Like we knew what was gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
that Miami series is disgusting. Like Tyler Hero and Bam running around trying to fuck with the Cavs. Like no, stop it. Like, we don't need 7 games of this. Be like, let's get this shit. Let's get these niggas out the way. Let's just maybe 7 games for the conference and the finals. But them first, and like even for the semis, because you know we had some good semis. But the 1-8 matchups, them 2-7s, like them just be gross, bro. We don't need that many games
Yeah, figure it out.
to see who's nicest out. Like we already got the play in too. You know what I mean? So like you really letting in a dirt nigga sometimes off a fluke win. So them niggas don't deserve 7 games. So maybe shorten the playoffs a little bit. Because I remember the 5-game first round. I don't think that, you know what I mean? I think, when you talk about shortening the total season, now, like, we're going to have to rewrite the history books. Like, it gets tricky, but I don't think shortening the first round, like, at least doing that would be as detrimental. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I think, honestly, the load management, the minimal 65 game shit might have a negative effect because, like,
now niggas pressing it, trying to get their
all NBA because you know what I mean, because
tied to the bread.
Awards, because it's tied to the breeze. So like I didn't think like the Durant, even going back to Durant shit, like I just remember that shit. Like he didn't look right. Like even when you could tell like he's not ready to be back out there. Like calf strain sounds like a pussy injury, but even when he first came back, like you seen he was moving gingerly, and then like when he injured it looked nasty. So, like, it's hard to diagnose because, Halliburton was playing through it and it looked like he was moving fluently, but clearly that shit was...
But you don't know, you don't know what they put on, what they gave that nigga for him to not feel the woo-woo, next
Exactly.
Because it was the same leg? It's the same leg for sure, we know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to... We can't act like it's not, it don't got one don't got nothing to do with the other. It's clear that, you know what I mean?
It's obviously something. And then, like, we've seen it before, like calf strain is leading to an Achilles pop. So we got to figure something out.
I mean, calf is definitely connected to your Achilles.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, like it's right there.
But again, with all that being said, we're not taking nothing away from SGA. Like,
yeah, we is. Asterisk you.
Nah, I can't do that.
Oh man,
I mean, he was
stunk.
He was ass. Chet stunk. Like
Chet
SGA was
stunk.
the reason. He was the best player. Like Jalen Williams, like he had the 40-point game, but he was
Jalen disappeared in Game 7.
He disappeared, bro.
He was nervous.
He was nervous.
OKC was nervous as fuck.
Dog, I through the chat, like his pregame interview, he was talking about like it was an eerie feeling in practice.
He was
I'm
pussy.
Like, I could tell he was nervous.
Pussy. Neesmith was ass. A couple of niggas was ass.
Yakum
was ass,
yeah, I need a lot more out of
Yak was like
But you know what? We're going to defend Siakam a little bit because my world says kind of contingent on some shit that happened. Like I didn't like the rotation. Like I don't think Siakam was able to get the right rhythm because he was on the bench for like 6 minutes in the third. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna address that later, but I mean. Siakam was ass, but he still had 20 points. So like he was so consistent through the playoffs. I'm gonna let him. Like it's hard. In the last game of the season, you didn't play mad games. You tired. Like I get it, B.
Yeah,
but
Game 7 not the game, not to be the man, but his game definitely takes a hit with no Hallie. So one thing
I was just about to say like I don't even want to say like it was Siakam so much that was playing bad. Like you said, like. I just feel like he wasn't getting the ball. Like Halliburton gives him the ball in the right spots better. Like the offensive flow. Like you need Halliburton out there.
That nigga is the
TJ McConnell's a spark plug, but it's a lot of 1-on-1 and like he going try to get to his spot.
TJ McConnell can't be a starting point guard. He's an ill spark, but like and his style of play, he can't sustain that shit for. All 40 minutes. Like a starter minute.
His shit is good for like 20 minutes.
He's a spurt ability nigga.
He's a spurt nigga, B. And then even then with him, like he was having a lot of turnovers. Once they was like, oh, so we got a double McConnell now.
TJ McConnell is not really he's not really a run the offense, get everybody involved, find an open guy kind of nigga.
He's a ball of energy, B. Like he's gonna come out, get some steals. Get to the cup, you know what I mean? But again, once they figured out, like, all right, he's just trying to go north and south. We're gonna punch. Shat was punching this shit. Shat was ass on defense, but he was sturdy on defense.
Yeah, he was still playing D. He was
still playing defense. Like
that's for sure.
We're gonna put some respect on his defense. He had wild blocks. He was still made his presence felt.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? SGA had 12 assists and 0 turnovers. You gotta respect that.
Man, I'm just sick how he got hurt, man. Fuck that nigga. Durant to the Rockets.
I like it.
She better.
I like it. Packed up Jalen Green. Like, he showed he's not
There's
ready
no
yet.
respect for Jalen Green. Yo, you know what's crazy, though? His playoff performance was so ass that, like, I think the fan base turned against him. Like, I was like,
it's so crazy because 2 seasons ago, it was like, this is Jalen Green's team.
He was untouchable.
Like, you wouldn't even have thought of, like, what? Jalen Green? Nah. Then it was like Sengun was starting to emerge, and then like finally it was like maybe we need to give Amen some minutes. Like he needs to start.
Yeah.
And then it was like, is Jalen Green the third best player? And then it was like, yeah, he's movable.
Yeah.
Like, let's get him out of here.
Yeah.
Like that. You had to trade him now anyway before his stock dropped any lower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like
His
for
stock
real,
would
like
have fell off a cliff if
like-
he went next season.
yeah, he was shaky. Like he had such an ass playoff series. It was still like, you know what? He still was decent enough through the season where you could get a respectable turnaround for him. Like it's still like some potential there. Like, he just has to get a jump shot and like learn the game of basketball. Like he just like resting on the fact that he's dumb athletic. Like you got to improve your all around basketball shit.
Yeah,
But,
KD's the problem in that lineup. They gonna
I'm in the lineup. Now Amen got more room to get his shit off. Sengun can get his shit off. It opens up the floor. You know what I mean? I still like Van Vliet as a veteran floor, you know what I mean, distributor.
I like Sengun, but they need one more big man. Sengun does not get off the ground. Like he's got no athleticism.
I don't like Sengun if it was like 15 years ago when big men were big men, but I don't mind Sengun in like the undersized center area where like the only super big niggas is like Embiid and Joker. Like he can.
But he don't protect the rim though. Like he's no blocks at all.
Yeah, I mean
He's not getting off the ground.
I think that's something. When I look at him though, like he's not as unathletic as Joker. You know what I mean?
Joker's way bigger than him though. Joker's not blocking nothing.
He's
either,
not
though.
blocking shit like at all. Like I feel like Sengun is built has like enough athleticism where he can start blocking shots, B.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit with defense is just effort. You know what I mean? Like obviously Sengun's not Shaq or you know what I mean. He's not no super athletic big, but he's more athletic than fucking Joker, B. Like I don't think there's a big gap like athletically between Miles Turner and Sengun.
Nah, Miles
You know what I'm
Turner's a
saying?
way better athlete than Sengun.
Way better? Oh, no, didn't show up when you needed it.
Nah, he was ass. I don't know. I mean, Chet is a super athlete though. Chet, make a
But
nigga
Chet
like
is mad long too. Bro.
Yeah, boy.
Chet
Chet is an athlete though. Chet move for a nigga 7 foot, so he
Chet
gonna
is
make Miles
frail as
Turner look
shit.
terrible.
Yeah. I just like I don't like. I would just say that to say like I don't feel like Miles Turner is like that much more athletic than Sengun.
Miles Turner choked too. He missed free throws, all type
It's all
of shit.
kind of
He
shit,
choked.
bro. Like, come on, my
He
nigga.
choked.
Like his
deep.
game didn't match up to the name at all. Like he didn't give me. He was like 11, 2, and 5 for the series. Just nasty words.
Terrible.
Nasty
So
word.
with what we know now, who's winning the next ship?
I like OKC and the Rockets conference finals, and Knicks and Orlando in the East, bro. Like at this point, I mean, you know what? The Cavs didn't trade nobody, so I guess we got to put the Cavs there again. But it's like them niggas.
Are they gonna run it back?
Yes, that's what it's looking like. You might as well. If I'm the Cavs, why wouldn't you? There's no Hadley. We don't got to worry about the Bucks with no Dame. We don't got to worry about the Celtics. Like if we can't get it done now, like we're
Yeah,
just
all
not
these
gonna
niggas
get it
about to
done.
miss the whole next season. That's whack.
That's nasty.
Damn, that's trash.
So if you Cleveland, it's like this is your best bet.
Yeah,
Cleveland and
hold the
Knicks,
squad together, pick up a couple vet niggas on the side, and see what you can do.
See what you could do, B. You know what I mean? Because again, we talking no Hallie. Hallie killed Cleveland. So
Yeah.
they shouldn't have, if they see Pacers, they shouldn't have a problem with the Pacers. They shouldn't have a problem with the Bucks.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have a problem with the Celtics. Like your only real comp is Orlando and New York. We don't know if Orlando's ready to take that next step.
Yeah, fact,
And
exactly.
you know, New York's not unbeatable. So yeah, I mean they match up pretty good with New York. So we'll
Exactly.
see. Like this is your best shot. If I'm Cleveland, like if we don't get it done this year, then it's like we're gonna have to start moving some shit around.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean? But I would give Cleveland, if I'm Cleveland, we're gonna give it one more shot. Like we gotta give it one more shot. The West still looks like it could go any route. I still like OKC because them niggas is young. Shaq can only get better. Like he's not gonna be this bad next year.
Yeah.
He's gonna get better. Jalen Williams is gonna get better. SGA could get better. Like, SGA adds a 3-pointer and he really unstoppable. You really can't do
Yeah,
that
actually,
with
they
him.
can get a little better. Yeah,
He get a little better.
we'll see what happens, man. They're gonna keep they keep the team together, pay everybody. OKC can go on a run for sure.
Yeah, they got a lot of picks. Sam Presti, his process finally paid off. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Sam Presti. I do respect that guy.
I mean, got to. I'm still mad about the Harden trade, but I live with it.
Let's wrap this joint up, man.
Yo, listen, man, we're all set. We end every episode with our namesake, what we all set on. And I'm going to just start off by saying that I'm all set on Rick Carlisle. I just feel like some of his rotations might have really cost the Pacers. I didn't like how in game, what was that, 5, he didn't bring TJ McConnell back until way too late in the fourth when he was going on a heater. And I didn't like his rotations yesterday. It might have been a little bit too much TJ McConnell and not enough Pascal. Pascal was on the bench for like 6-7 minutes in the third quarter. It was like, and he wasn't hurt and he wasn't in foul trouble. So I just didn't understand it. I felt like his rotations were a little weird. Too much Ben Shepherd down the stretch and Nick nondescript. So too much Tony Bradley. Like, he's cool, but like, we could have got a little bit more Thomas Bryant. I feel like Thomas Bryant stretches the floor better. And again, I just didn't like his rotations sometimes. And I feel like he might have really cost him the series. Again, the Halliburton injury hurt, but them niggas was up 1 at the half. So it wasn't like it was a task that couldn't be completed.
Yeah.
So I feel like when he didn't go back to SICOM soon enough, it was just nasty. He threw his rhythm off and threw everything out of whack. So I'm all set on Rick Carlisle, man. Try again next year.
Bum ass nigga.
Pacers might not get back ever again.
Yeah, no, yeah, so.
Might be another 25.
I'm all set on B Simone. Fuck you.
Copy.
You're a scumbag. And I just never liked you. And now that you're being exposed on a pretty much daily basis, it's pretty hilarious. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want her out of the culture. Like, she's scamming. Like, she's just never been 100.
Real right.
She's never been an authentic, genuine person. Be like, I've always felt that shit. Like, everything she does is just to try to gain clout or attention or get over on her people or whatever. She's always jumping from different thing to different thing. Like, she's doing anything to stay relevant, and it's just disgusting. B, I'm gonna set on B Simone. I'm gonna throw a party when the culture finally packs you up and kicks you out of here, for real.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, B. I can't.
Holla at us, man.
Like, how you get on here and cry about going to H&M, bro? Sick, man. Yeah, though, man. That's our show.
Hold on. I got a breaking news, man.
Whatever.
Drew Holiday just got traded from the Celtics for Anthony Simmons. I don't know how you feel about that. I feel like Boston fleeced him.
Boston? What? Why would you trade Anthony Simons?
I don't know.
Drew Holiday's washed. He didn't do nothing in the playoffs last year. Drew Holiday's pretty much cooked. He's got like 2 seasons left.
And Boston got Anthony and 2 second-round picks. Like,
what are the Blazers doing? What are the Blazers seeing?
I don't know. That was a nasty trade.
Yeah, that's awful. What are the Blazers looking at?
Yeah, like, I don't know why they did that.
Make any sense?
Yeah, this is just reported while we was recording. Everybody's like, Drew is like legit washed.
Drew is what? If Simons is on an expiring
Niggas
contract.
said all the Blazers are cucked for the Celtics. Like, what are
Yeah.
we doing?
Simons on an expiring contract. Drew Holiday got $72 million owed. Just say Boston $40 million luxury tag. Drew Holiday's dead ass wash. This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand that trade at all.
Yeah, that's some inside weird shit. Somebody owed somebody a favor. That's terrible. That's awful.
That's a weird trade. Like, I don't see the thought process on any side. Like, and then like Simons, like, I like Simons, but he a shot chucker. Like, yeah, I mean, like him, Tatum, and Brown. I don't know how that's going. I mean, Tatum's going.
He's on an expiring contract, so they just need score. They just need to score. I mean, he's on 1 year left.
He got 1 year. He was
Like, fuck it, we need somebody in football and basketball.
I ain't gonna lie, that Celtics shit might have looked nasty next year with a wash Drew. They might have won about 46 games. Like, for real.
Drew Holiday is definitely washed.
Like, it'd have been like Drew, Derek White, and injury riddle Porzingis. That's like a 48-win team. Like, it'd have been shaky. But it'd been a lot of Jalen. So I get it for the Celtics. Like, Drew is washed though. I don't know what the fuck Portland's thinking. Like, and y'all gave up draft picks? Like, what? Like, who? What the fuck does Danny do? What's his name? Not Danny. Who's the GM? What's his
Brad
name?
Stevens.
Brad Stevens. Like, he must know something. Did somebody owe him a favor?
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Like, the fuck?
couple calls was made for sure.
But that's our episode, man. We don't like that trade for Portland at all, but whatever.
Yeah, man, go support the show. Allsetpod.store. Grab you some fucking Zevo Life, all code, all set, 30% off, Zevo.life, get your health right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get with us.